might be asking whether or not I can teach you anything out of this shop. So I'd like to show you a few projects that I've completed in recent history, well, say the last 2 or 3 years, using this equipment in this shop, and then you'll just have to make up your own mind. Now, this is a stairway that originally was built into the house, and this room was a garage. And this is a small table. Two oak arms to support the top when you're using it as a bar. This is my most aggressive item that I've ever built. Entertainment center. It's 14 feet wide, 2 inches less than 7 feet tall at the tallest point. Top frame, and I'm putting the center piece offset, and you'll see why when I install it. Oh, and I wanted to show you also what I'm talking about with these little slide shelves for the organizers. I built this one over here. So you can see these are really simple in design. I start out by giving myself a near to scale idea of what it would look like, and when I'm satisfied that that will be fine, then I do a not to scale drawing of each support and calculate the distance. Inches, which is the first notch beginning. So we'll cut that, and then we'll do the next one. You've got 2 sides, obviously, and I've marked them as to top, face, and so forth. This will prevent me from becoming confused. See, they oppose. This one's the face, this one's the back, and you can just cut, keep moving your fence, correspond with your measurements on the notches until you're done. Then we can assemble it. These 4-inch boxes, and I'll use those to hold nails and various other things. But if you want to, you could build a little tray like this out of the Luan and fill that with whatever. And of course, this is the end with the organizers in it. I've already gone ahead and put nails. That's what I plan to store over here, is nails and staples and that kind of thing. So I cut the piece. And now we can see that we're flush at the front. Also, you have to cut 2 pieces so that you can do the same thing at the back. And I've laid them face out, back to back. I have a couple of 3/8 shims that I use. On this project, I've calculated the distance between and so on. We measure both sides, and then using a straight edge, and of course we do that for every line, and then we line the bottom edge of the slide on that line into the face. Alright, now we've finished putting the slides onto the sides, and I've already put in the shims that we were talking about before. But the shims in the back are even with the shims in the front, obviously. So the way I do that is I put a square on the front, touch the back end of the square here, and see where it lines up with the shim in the back. And this is about a 32nd of an inch out. Well, that's within tolerance. The plan here, we've got, we're going to make 6 drawers, and each drawer will have 2 pieces, 21 3/16, and 2 pieces, 21 1/2. And then of course your bottom. I have prepared the full size pieces, and I usually, alright, so I've cut the bottoms, and I always use the best side up. Put it in and make sure that it fits. Well, there we have all the drawers in place. I've already started to put stuff in the drawers. I'm not planning to put faces on this drawer fronts. I just don't normally do that for shop equipment, but I will cut one face to show you guys how to do it. Well, we're ready to take up the last phase, which is the drawer front. I've chosen to use a cove and bead bit 1/4 inch radius. I've already mounted that bit in there, and I used a small piece to do a test cut to make sure that that's exactly what I want on this. Now when you're doing the end cuts, you want to make sure that you go straight through, you don't stop, you don't hesitate. Now there are many ways to install a drawer front, but I like to do it this way. I designed this drawer front to go from the bottom of the drawer to about 1/2 inch above the, or covering the face. So what I'll do is clamp this board to the bottom. Well, now you might say, well, what if you want it further down? Well, let's say you wanted a 1/4 inch further down. Well, you simply add a 1/4 inch shim and put that under the drawer, but not under the face. Hope you enjoyed this project. Thanks.